No, again, we just have to meds over jam. Or we just have to meds over jam. No, a lot of this is therapeutic, meaning sometimes you have to give a note to self. Sometimes you have to remind yourself. There are times when you have to put yourself under pressure, and then there are times to give yourself grace. You have to know when to do what. It can't be you're always under pressure. Know when to give yourself some grace. Give yourself a little grace. And not every time you have pressure yourself. And it's not every time you deserve grace. Sometimes you need to have a sense of urgency. So you have to know when to be classical and when to be rapid. When to be classical and when to be blitz. You have to know. You have to know. And it's not, you have to look at situations and treat them accordingly. Yeah. Do what must be done in the appropriate scenario. Yeah. Because, for example, you might have a new work, and your new work used to start at 3 o'clock. No, you have to go to work at 10 a.m. or even earlier than that. So now you say, okay, I'll go to bed this time, I'll wake up this time, I'll have this amount of time for do this in the morning. But now I get for do this and that and that. Yeah. Sacrifices, man. Every now and then we'll be referencing the board game of chess, right? We'll be doing that. And that game, if you one of the funniest things that will happen is you will see somebody make a move. And you look and you go, why would you do this? You see, when you ruminate on it long enough, you go, okay, so you did that so that if I respond, you get an opportunity to do, boom, drop your queen there, you put me in check, I move my pawn, and you're gone with the knight. Just like that. Kind of like some kind of eclipse, Yeah, it's gone with the knight. But that game teaches you a little bit about sacrifice. In that, there are times when you have to sacrifice being at home for being at work, and then vice versa. Or sacrifice having your free time, but you get a little less pay because you're not full time, So, you have to learn how to pick your battles. Learn how to pick your battles. And all of this where you see me I do this, so them right about this and them right about this, when we just have to meds over jam. It's as important for it's just as important to me as it is to you, because I've been a cruff. I have been a cruff. And sometimes I have to stop myself from being a cruff. You know how long life will beat you up. Life will beat you up. Everybody have a plan till them get a thump. Yeah. You're nothing without discipline. Discipline is doing something you hate like you love it. All of that what you just hear me say, that came from Mike Tyson. Yeah. All of that came from Mike Tyson. And again, all of these are just reminders. Just reminders to just be like, some days you need to know when to be. Yeah? Know when to go easy on yourself. Cause life rough. Life done rough already. You don't need to beat yourself on top of that. Life done rough. You gotta have some time when you hang out your clothes and rainfall and you just say, you know, I'm in a business, you know. I'm not care. Sometimes you have to learn how to, you know, just take your L and keep it moving. You have to. You know, sometime you'll be in the middle of a video. Yeah, just in case you're wondering what that was. Okay, good. Yeah, it's not a UFO. Or any other unidentified object. Anyway, yeah, there are times when you go to do a video like this and like go away or battery got dead. Something happened. It just interrupt the video. So sometimes we just have to say, you know what? Yeah. And by the way, not every let me tell you, not every rejection that you get in a life is a bad thing. It feels awful in the moment. It feels embarrassing and all of these things, but sometimes it is exactly what they did need. Because, alright, you have some people where look at your life when you did have them. Your life never did have gone away. And they must crosses. And you never realize. And it's when, you know, they with them no more. You say, but wait, yeah, did crosses for real? Okay. Yours crosses for real. I never know. Them did, and trust me, them push the narrative that you were the burden. And so okay, if I was a burden, how come your life not improved since me and you left? Your life should have improved. You should have buy 3 house, 3 car, have all the men of your choosing. You understand? You have a house full of man and all of them are your servant. You can just pick a butler for sex anytime. And he's good to go. You should have been able to do that if I was the problem. Yeah, and them left and what? Alright, you get new job, you get new car. Cool. How you maintain it? Only God knows. And that's the thing, you know, appearances, you know, wicked, you know, because you have enough people where do you know what these people are doing to be able to afford the car what them have? What them are doing? You think hard work? Maybe. Might be hard work. You know, if you ever watch Naruto Unhinged, he's like, besides, I can buy a whole new mouth with that amount of money. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Right? It's like, Sakura. No, he didn't ask Sakura, to be fair. He didn't ask Sakura. He's like, Sasuke, would you suck a dick for $1 billion? Yo, these content creators, they get out of hand. So anyway, we just have a meds, so we jam. Or we just have a meds, so we jam. Yeah? We just have a meds.